Hi guys, and I am in my usual, in the Fiji playing Ranked. Recently actually, I would like to say, thankfully, I have managed to get the hang of Ranked. I've managed to pull my way up to rank 10, I'm nearly on 9. I think I'm nearly on 9, or maybe I've gone past 9, I can't even remember. I've got my win rate to just above 50% when it was down at below 40%, I seem to remember. So yes, pretty decent. Anyway, into this game. We're on one of my favourite maps. I absolutely love this map in the Fiji. It's got really good tactical strategies in here. Hanging around the islands, moving out into the open, using this big island in the centre. It's very useful. I'm enjoying this map on Ranked. If we take a look at the teams, I think we do have the advantage. We have Saipan and Nizanao versus the Ranger and Colorado. Both got one Fiji, one Belfast. We've got two Myokos and they've got one Myoko and a York. We have the Akatsuki and they have the Mahan, so I think they're relatively equal, to be honest. Possibly the Mahan having the slightly upper hand. However, these Myokos, I think they're ARP Myokos played by people who haven't really got up to this higher tier yet. So even though Myoko is a much better ship, it doesn't necessarily mean there's better players in it. And the Myoko are probably more likely to have worse players. But anyway, I'm moving forwards. I've moved further forwards than anyone on my team, bar the DD, which is a little bit disappointing. And one thing I would like to say on this game, take a look at what the Saipan does. This is what a good player does. I tend to find that Saipans are usually good players, seeing that the Saipan was offered quite a while ago. I don't think you've been able to buy it recently. So people who play on the Saipan know what they're doing, which is good. Plus, people who don't like playing CV won't be playing CV. And people who do play CV are usually quite good at playing CV. But anyway, yeah. So here we go. This is the first real player of the game. This Myoko decides to come out here, give me a full-on 90 degree, 74 degree broadside, which is really nice. Managed to get a citadel straight away, which is brilliant. Overshoot that a little bit. And here we go, a full broadside of all my guns straight into the side of his boat, and let's see what we can do. We do about 9,000 damage, and the last salvo, will this take it out? Absolutely, yes it will. First kill of the game, brilliant start. And now this York has given me a nice broadside as well, and one little mistake I make here is I did see the Mahan earlier on, and it did give me a broadside towards me along with the Myoko. I should have anticipated torpedoes coming in, especially in my very small smoke in my Fiji. So a little mistake that I possibly could have made. I'm glad I avoided it, which is nice. Telling my team to go capture Area B, seeing as we successfully capped A. However, my team isn't that willing to go do it, especially if you have a look at this Myoko, which is moved further south than the Saipan. And it also seems that the other Myoko is also retreating pretty fast, but the Nizanao is moving up nice and tidily into the cap, which is brilliant. It's always good to have your friendly BBs inside your cap in Ranked. This makes it very difficult for the enemy to push it out. That means they can't take that cap, giving you a huge advantage. So if you're on a BB, definitely go push yourself inside a cap that you already own, assuming it's safe, of course. Anyway, I'm sitting here and I'm trying to take out as much damage from the two cruisers over there, moving behind the island because a lot of shit's over there. I do not have a smoke. I want to put myself into a safe position. I'm not going to be killing myself for no reason. And here we go, perfect opportunity. Here's a nice Mahan. I'm just waiting off my fire to get a good shot on him. And he's coming round. I do 2,500 damage, not too bad. Let's see if this shot does any better. Yes, it does. 3,500, not too bad at all. And now the Belfast and the Myoko are completely running, completely random directions. Although I'm glad that the other Myoko has moved into towards the team. But the Saipan, look at the Saipan, it's moving into the cap. Very risky, but I applaud him for that. Anyway, I'm really looking to take out this Mahan, but he's putting himself in a very awkward position. And so I might as well take an opportunity shot at this Belfast, who is going to cause me a few problems later on in this game. Get a couple of citadels, take off 11,000 damage, which is good. However, he'll definitely be healing that up. It'd be unlikely if he doesn't, which is one of the pros of having a British cruiser. Mahan is staying behind. I'm going to be thinking about when he's going to come around. I want to take him out. He's playing well. He's not stupid. He's not going to push himself into here. It might have been a better idea if I stayed around the other side of the island and maybe behind the original island I was at. I'll probably have more opportunities. But I needed to move on, and now I'm in this position. Now, what's going to happen in a second is that the Belfast is going to be popping his radar, which is going to cause me a whole load of problems, which is a little bit annoying. This is the Belfast firing some HE at me, and then he pops his radar. Sorry about that. So, just to be sure, I want to know where this Mahan is. So I pop my Hydro, and it spots the torpedoes for my Mayoko. He better not run into them, because if he does, then he's a complete idiot. I also pop my smoke here, seeing as I know that I am pretty angled, I'm relatively safe, nothing else is going to kill me. And his radar is going to dissipate pretty quickly, and it does. Now, the only real opportunity I can shoot at the moment is this Colorado, and no one's securing the kill, so I'm just going to be throwing my AP in there and see what's going to happen. Well, hey, get the kill. Not bad at all. Right, so this smoke of the Belfast should be dissipating pretty soon. I'm going to be thinking about moving into there. It seems like the enemy is weak enough for me to start taking their cap. That is definitely something I'll be interested in doing. The team is definitely behind. They're on the back foot. The York is completely retreating, and the other two guys are being surrounded by all of our boats. And here we go. Here is the Belfast. He's just moving around. Get my front guns off. Hopefully I can get decent damage on him. 5,100 damage. I'll take that. Not bad at all. Right, I'm detected, which means there is a Mahan coming at me somewhere. That is my primary target. I'm thinking about attacking the Mahan. The Belfast is moving around the opposite side of the island, and there's a Gneisenau which can deal with him for me. The very last few seconds of my Hydro managed to spot these torpedoes, which allowed me to move out of the way of them. Now, I am moving back into range of this Belfast. I should be able to take it out. It would be good if I could. One thing I did here is that I scavenged the Mahan's smoke, which is very good. The American smoke lasts a long time. Damn. That kill was stolen from me. Never mind. Right, concentrate on this Mahan. He's my main target. Let's hope these torpedoes don't take the kill from me, because I've been working on him for a while. British AP is really good at taking out destroyers. I would say British AP is probably one of the most potent things against destroyers. A lot of people use HE, but I actually find AP, when it isn't massively angled, to be very, very devastating against destroyers. Because of your high firing rate, you are able to get a lot of salvos out, which means you have a lot of opportunity to do a lot of damage to them. So if you're on a British cruiser, I recommend attacking destroyers. Hopefully this will take them out. There we go. And we got our third kill. Now, pretty much this game ends roughly here. I'm going to cap out this cap. We're going to wait for that York to be destroyed. I'm seeing if I can get my guns off. He's quite far out. I'm not actually going to be able to hit him because he's moving outside of my range, which is a bit of a shame really, but never mind. Capping out this game, pretty decent win. And yeah, so I've enjoyed this match a lot. I didn't get high caliber or anything crazy or any cool stuff, but the Gneisenau managed to get high caliber, which is good of him. Obviously did a lot of damage to a lot of boats, which is brilliant. I gave a nice good compliment to the Saipan for moving up forwards. Very good play. I appreciate a good CV player. Anyway, so this game ends about here. I'm going to finish this off here, and I'm going to be moving on to the results page. Okay, looking at the results on the main results page, we did pretty well. 5,500 XP and nearly 250,000 credits. Not too bad at all. Despite that, we only got 56,000 damage, which is not the most, I must say. But when we go over towards the team results, you can see actually, although I didn't do that much damage, I got quite a lot of XP. I got 200 more XP than the Saipanders below me, which I could see played brilliantly. The Myoko of Belfast, the Myokos and the Belfast, as you can see, played terribly and didn't really deserve that win whatsoever. They hung back behind the CV, and their XP shows that. I guess you can play badly and still win. Moving on to the detailed results, you can see that I damaged 5 separate boats, and I did a lot of damage on the Myoko, and the Mahan, and the Belfast. It would have been nice to get the Belfast kill, could have got 4 kills. You can see here that I didn't do that much capping, but I did a lot of defending. I prevented the enemy from taking any of the caps as easily as they would have. And finally, looking at the credits and XP, we've got 206,000 XP, which is 206,000 credits, sorry, which is pretty decent for this sort of boat and this sort of game. Anyway, summary of that is the first thing I recommend that we have learnt by watching this replay is, if you are on a cruiser, please don't hang back, because as you can see, you don't get much XP and you're just a burden on the team. The second thing I would say I learned from that game is that when carriers move forwards, they can become much more effective. But of course, that is a double-edged sword in the sense that you are easy to be attacked, especially, yeah. So if you're too far forwards and an enemy gets to see you, you're going to be attacked a lot and there's not much you can do about it. But those are the 2 takeaways I would take from this replay. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please comment and please subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you did. I really enjoy making YouTube videos and I hope you'll watch some more soon.